Hello and welcome back to our continuing adventures on the Let's Defend platform. Today we are tackling the challenge Revenge Rat. It is a medium difficulty challenge. We're given a Windows VM, I'm assuming a sample of the rat file, and what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions to answer. What compiler is used for the sample? What is the mutex name checked by the malware at the start of execution? What function was used to get the information about the CPU? What key was used during the sendInfo function? What API was used by the malware to prevent the system from going to sleep? What variable stores the volume name and function that imported the get volume information A API? What function was used to retrieve information about installed video capture drivers? And what is the value of the ID after removing obfuscation? So let's see. Scenario description is an attack on a company employed a rat disguised in seemingly harmless files. So yeah, I suppose that technically would fit English. Rat infiltrated the network and operated as fileless malware. DFIR. Analysts have extracted the malware. Now they need you to analyze the sample and uncover its secrets. By dissecting the binary, we can understand its behavior, assess the damage, and devise a strategy to eradicate the threat, ensuring the organization's security. Well, alrighty then. So let's go ahead and transition up our VM. Alright, so we got sample, extract here, password's infected, yep, and so we have a hash. So we'll go ahead and fire up Detect It Easy. We'll fire up hashcalc, and we'll just verify that the name of the file actually matches the hash. It looks like it does. So MD5 starting in Charlie 25 Bravo, ending in Delta 7275. And because it talks about mutex, let's see if okay, let's do that. So we'll copy the MD5. Yep, okay. I still have a virus total window open. And is this hash known in the virus total? Yes, it is. Okay, so we got the hash. Compiler is vb.net. So this is going to be another one of those that we would have to use, what is it? Like dnspy? Or .peek. Let's just get the stuff fired up then. Or ilspy. So we'll just go ahead and get these things fired up while this thing's going. While we're doing that, we've got, I think, the answer to at least one of the questions. The first one, the compiler. Detect It Easy gave us vb.net, which looks like it matches. It does. And then we're looking for mutex name. So if it's executed in virus total, I believe it gives us mutex. We get confirmation of .net. could have swore that you get mutexes on VirusTotal, or am I thinking the difference between actually having an enterprise license versus the free? Guess that's going to be the big question. Okay, so we've got all of these things going. Okay, fine. Well, why VirusTotal tries to figure out opening up. Yeah, I don't think I ever really used Jet. Alright, so we have IL Spy going. We'll open up DN Spy. Switching the section to all files. Yep, okay, so it's client. Dynamic behaviors. No, maybe it was wrong. Maybe it's the enterprise license version. Files dropped. Registry key set. Shell commands process terminated. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It is in here. So let's see. Mutex is created. There's no underscores. It looks like it's all just basically a solid blast. No slashes, no dots, at least anything that they're willing to share. So I'm going to assume it's going to be this Charlie 416 Foxtrot 58 Delta Bravo 13 Charlie 4. And save us from trying to have to run and... Okay, apparently so. Okay. So, yeah, I want to try to give... Oh, did it just... It just needed a second for everything to get fired up, I think. All supported extensions, all files, there's the thing. Okay, and so now we're going to have multiple tools all doing the same exact thing. So the question is, what function was used to get information about the CPU? Okay. So we end up with a bunch of things in Lime. Lime connection, line helper, program. Main looks like that's the start. Program mutex equals new mutex, current mutex, reference flag. So we've got constant portions to config. So would we find that somewhere in here? Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I really want to edit. Oh, I just double clicked it. Okay, so apparently underneath lime.settings config, we can hello. We've got a IP address 45.147.230.231. Looks like a port of 2222. Public static ID. Current mutex. Charlie 146 Foxtrot 58 Delta Bravo 13 Charlie 4. Oh, look. It tells us it's a revenge rat. I'm assuming it would be the same thing through all of these then. So if we were to expand this out, Lime settings, config, yeah, we would get the same exact portion. And what about .NET Peak? Client, Lime settings, config. Okay, we got all these, but why are you not showing me anything? Oh, here we go. Same exact thing. 45.147.230.231, port 2222. And again, we have a mutex. Charlie 146, Foxtrot 58, Delta Bravo 13, Charlie 4. Okay. Then we're moving on to, we need stuff about CPU info. Get driver description. That might come in handy later. Then we have, ooh, prevent sleep. That looks like that's going to come in handy in short order. Get a, oh, hello. Get CPU. What do you look like? And it looks like we're looking for an answer that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that would match. Get CPU. Return registry, hardware descriptor, system central processor 0, processor name string. Convert it to a string. Otherwise, return any. Okay, maybe stupid, but this seems rather obvious. Maybe too obvious? I don't know, let's see. Get CPU. Okay, apparently obvious enough. Let's see. What key was used during the send info function? Okay, so let's find send info, which looks like that's underneath Lime helper, ID generator. And then I just want to see, does this show the same? That was what? Helper, ID generator, and then get CPU. Yeah, same exact thing. Hit the registry. So we take a look at send info. So this looks like this should be something dash something. Hey, it's not cheating if you use the test to take the test. I remember that from a long time ago. And this thing is making reference to key this, key that. Line helper, same thing. config key. Where's our key? Hello, revenge rat, or revenge dash rat, I guess I should say. At least dash 3 character. Okay. I mean, it seems to be referencing it enough. Let's see. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. Get some coffee. Okay, what API was used to prevent from going to sleep? I swear we were just in that general portion. Where did I see that? Was that dot peak that I was in that was looking? Something, something, sleep? Oh, come on. I swear. Am I going nuts? Was that... Or was there not something that actually mentioned sleep? But was instead like getting the drivers or something else like that in order to figure out. Keep alive, is alive, send. No, prevent sleep. That's underneath Lime Helper. Is that the same for all of this? Yeah, prevent sleep. And this looks like this is a fairly long answer. So we're trying to run native.setThread execution state. And I am not enough of a .NET programmer to have any idea. Is this, I mean, this kind of feels like what we would be looking for given the size, but what what does this do? I mean, I guess while that's loading, I mean, is there anything else that's even referenced in Prevent Sleep? Oh, okay then. I guess that actually settles it right there. From 2021, October something? Learn.microsoft.com. Enables an application to inform the system that it is in use, thereby preventing the system from entering sleep or turning off the display while the application is running. That seems like that would be what we're looking for. Here, let me blow this up like the other one. Get it bigger to 133. So I'll grab a link to this and dump it in there. So then by process of elimination, this should be the answer, since that's what's being called. Yes. Okay. Okay, what variable stores the volume name and info? So we're going to look for some sort of reference to get volume information A. Do I have anything that's got this like all extracted out? Volume? Get AV, get active windows, get hard disk serial number? That's like everything all put together. Get type, get foreground window, get, wait, just above that, right here. DLL imports, kernel 32 entry point, get by, right, volume information 1. Volume information 1. Okay, so it's calling that. Public external IP? What variable stores the volume information? So it pulls that stuff. Because the rest are single characters. I mean, there's not enough. No, it's foreground window. Marshall's unmanaged data type. Reference string. Well, process of elimination. I would think okay. Apparently I need to go back to programming class. It's been a while. What function was used to retrieve information about installed video drivers? Now that's where I was figuring more of this. Video drivers. We did see that, right? Cap. Get driver description. And we get a what is this? LPSC name, LPSC ver. What if we import this? AVI cap 32. I mean, it sounds like 32-bit audio visual interface capture, but creates a capture window. So then what's the, I guess that's the question. We're looking for what function? So wait, are we looking for something else to do? What references this? Because run, get active window, string converter, get AV, get system. And this makes reference here, and this would be a function, get camera. W driver, CB name, grab the version, so make a reference to cap get driver description A. So then I'm assuming it's just get camera. Maybe? I might have to hit this one twice because it looks like it's just spinning. It's round and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. I wanted to move this window over a little bit, but apparently I cannot. Nope, it just wants to butt straight up against the camera. Okay, let's just try submitting again. What if it's close but not quite? Okay, capital G, capital C. All right, let's do this. Let's refresh. All right, and then I will, let's see, bring this back up. Now it's kind of a little bit away from the thing. Okay, that's still going. All right, hang on one sec. Okay, apparently I had a hiccup, had to refresh the browser a few times, but it did eventually take. And then we come down to the last aspect of what is the value of the ID. I feel like we've run into this already. Oh, it was in there with the key. Where? Crap, where was the key? Config? For settings. Yes, ID, right? Yes, what is the value of ID after removing obfuscation? And it's got a equal sign at the end of it, which typically would denote that it's base 64. Typically. And then I think I still have, yes, I do. I still have my CyberChef open from the last exercise that I did. So then we should just be able to change that. It will churn. And then we should get what we're looking for. And it churns, and Mr. underscore Ahmed. It does want an underscore, right? Yeah. Two characters or two. Yeah. That looks like that's right. Let's see if we're actually on the money. Her freaking Ray. Oh, there we go. That has been the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 questions answered for the medium difficulty Revenge Rat challenge on the Let's Defend platform. And we used a variety of tools, although it appears that we could have used any of them. DN Spy, IL Spy, or JetBrains.peak. Just a little bit of differences as to how the stuff's presented, but still all basically the same. No apparent differences. So definitely going to be something you're going to need to use. Well, I guess you could pop open a PowerShell window and decode the base 64 from there, or use certutil, or whatever you would particularly have as a console. I just prefer CyberChef. So I will take and I'll put a link to CyberChef. A link to the sample, the article in set thread execution state in the notes, and if I can find a better aspect for the AVI cap, 32. I mean, I guess that technically would work. Or what was the actual other thing that it was looking for? Not just that. What function was used to get information? The get cap. And so is that literally just you could name it whatever, or is this like a well-known? Like, is set thread execution? Oh, I would assume set thread execution state would be something that would be well known, but would cap get driver description A actually be anything? Yeah, okay, so that's going to be the difference between a function, which can be named anything, and then an API, which would be presented by, whatever DLL that you would be importing into the project or referencing in the project. So get volume information A would probably be what we would see. So get volume information A. And I'll see as to whether or not there's like another learn.microsoft.com for it. If there is, once it finishes loading, apparently there's a connection problem right now. Or I'm just having slowness. But if I can find one for that, I'll dump that in there, just as additional reference. But that's the difference. APIs have to be named a specific way because you're not actually coding them; you're making reference to them. And then functions could be named anything. You could do what's the X key CD for the password correct horse battery stable? So you can make a function named correct. You can make a function named horse, or just throw it all together. So, but yeah, that would be the big things there. So there we go. That's been the medium challenge, Revenge Rat. Hopefully it's been interesting and we've learned something. Um, it's just reinforcing. I do not care as much for static analysis as what I do for dynamic, but hey, it is what it is. They have their strengths and weaknesses. So with all that being said, I will see everybody in the next video.